This
What is
conference
the
will now
business?
be recorded.
Power BI, business intelligence. What is that business intelligence? After installing this, we will discuss business intelligence there. Are you getting? And what's the Power BI? Adding powering BI or adding power to BI there. What is that? Adding power to BI is nothing but here the Power BI. Are you getting? It's a Power BI is there, as simply you can say, okay, self-service business intelligence, we can say the SSBI application, we can say that, or it is a software, or it is a service, you can call it here. This. Getting? And Power BI can be used for what? Can be used for what? It's a business analytical service there actually. Power BI is a business analytical service there. Okay, the main thought or main the output of this Power BI is delivering the insights. Delivering the insights in the sense here is reports and dashboards. It is going to take the input, I said already this point. It is going to take the input and it is going to give the output as reports and dashboards. You get it? It's very fast, man. It's very fast on decision making by looking at their insights, what they have in their business there. That's the main mode of this Power BI. Okay, it is downloaded here. You can see that it is downloaded there. Okay, now you can go with here, double click on it. Directly you can double click on it, not a problem there. Or you can go to the downloads there also, you can check it here. Okay, if you double click on it, it's going to open there. After that, select that and go to the next and finish. It will take 5 minutes here. Okay, 5 to 7 minutes of time it will take to install it here. Okay, it will take some time there. It will take some time to install it. It's taking already, is going on here there. Please. Got it? And in this Power BI business intelligence process, in this Power BI, what we are going to see there? We are going to see here the transforming the data into some visuals there. Getting or not? Okay, visuals are nothing but what? What the meaning of the visuals here is? Visuals are nothing but here is analyzing the data or exploring your analysis on the data. Okay, that may be cloud based or that may be on-premise based here. You can take it here. Right? Okay, so by in this Power BI, we are going to transform the data. Okay, and after transformation, we are going to create the visualizations. After that, those visualizations we are going to share with your end users or your colleagues or to any devices. You can share it here. That is the main thing in this Power BI. Okay, and not only that, that you want to collaborate or that you want to share your customized dashboards. Okay, which are interacted with the reports. Reports already created from your Power BI. Okay, there I can use the Power BI service. I can use the Power BI service. Okay, I can use the Power BI service. Okay, to create or to customize the dashboards. What facilities is given here in this Power BI. Okay, that is about the Power BI. Powering BI. Powering BI. Adding power to the business intelligence there. Okay, I said already it's a reporting tool, or you can say it is a software, or we can say it is a service there, or we can say it is self-service business intelligence. Many names you can call it for this. Okay, man. It's taking some time here there. Install it. It will take some time there. You don't worry. Okay. Refresh it. You can go to your downloads. You can find here this Power BI there. Look at this. Open it if you want. You can see that here. Okay, that is about here Power BI. Once you install it, see that it is taking time. See that next are you getting on? Look at that next. It is going to open the box, dialog box like this. Go to the next. Okay, already it is installed in my desktop there. That's why it is asking the repair. But in your system, it is not going to ask the repair because existing file is already installed. Do you want asking? Do you want to repair that? It is asking there. Okay, you can say repair, or you can say here this. It is better to say the repair there. If it is existing already there. After that, go to the next, finish. Next, finish. That's all. The Power BI is going to install it. But to install it, man, to install it will take some time. Okay, means 5 minutes, minimum 5 minutes it will take there. Depends upon your system configuration. It is going to depends there. Okay, minimum it will take care 5 minutes to install it here. This. Okay, up to that you need to wait there. You have to wait for that. Okay, man. That's good. Now, if it is installed there, if it is installed there, you find the menu button here there. Just next, finish. That's only the two things that you need to do it here. Okay, go there. You find the menu button. Once you go there, the menu button you can find the Power BI is installed here. Look at that. Okay, see that Power BI is installed. Okay, you can find like this, or you can search here also. You can search Power BI. Look at that. Here also you can search. Here also it is available. Anyone you can choose. Okay, in the search you can find it. Or in the menu button also you can find it. The Power BI. Okay, is there or not? You can find it. Yes. Finally, you can open this Power BI. Okay, it will take some time to open it, man, because Power BI contains many metadata files there. It contains many metadata files are there here. So for that reason, it will take some time to open this. Okay, that's the thing. Now we can find it here. What are the things that we have in this? Let it open here. There. It's going on here. There. Just before yesterday, I said already the Power BI is going to accept for any type of is going to accept for okay any type of a file or any type of input it can take it. It's not like just like it is not just like MSBA there. Okay, MSBA it can accept only data sources, right? And coming to Tableau is a reporting tool. It can support for only 70 okay sources there. You want to connect with this reporting tool. All of the reporting tools there, right? Represent your data with the represent your data with the what's that? Okay, some visualization there. That's nothing but the reporting. Right. But come to Power BI, it can support for 200 data sources. How many men? It can support for 200 data sources. Right. So it will take some time to open. I said already there, you need to wait for like that. Okay. It's not a weekend. And once it is done, okay, once it is done here, right? We need to get rid with the data because I said already you can take any business intelligence tool there. Okay, the main purpose of the business intelligence tool is it is going to take the input as a data. After that you are going to do some transformations on the data there. Getting on it's a get started page. You find this one, it's a get started page here. But this page now at present not needed here. This getting, we will discuss regarding this page later here. This nothing is there. So you can close this one if you don't want. You can close it here. You can close this page. See that it is your totally Power BI is good installs like this. Totally your Power BI is good installs like this. It is the installation of your Power BI. Okay, man. And in this Power BI, some basic things that you need to know here there. Like we can take it as some basic things that we need to know from this. After that, we can discuss about the Power BI intelligence, business intelligence, or the total business intelligence process. How we are going to make it. With the paint. Okay, in this one, look at this. Power BI appears to be like this. Look at this. If you come to this point here, see that it is a view. View means a reports, but we can see the reports here. Are you getting? It is a view. It is nothing but the data. Whatever the data, can you find it? It is a report view. Right? It is a report view. We can find it. It is a report view. Getting? Or we can say maximum of, as a developer, maximum time we are going to spend here. This. Okay, it's a view. Means the reports we can create the reports from there. Next thing is what are the data is there here. The data that you can see there. Here it will be the data. Getting? Means data means whatever the data you are taking as the input here, the get data. That data you can see there here. But another basic thing that you need to know here is, okay, like if you take two more data, there are two or three data that you are going to take here. Between the data that you want to form a relationship. Okay, that is to be called as a modeling. You want to do data modeling there. There we are going to use this modeling. Right? It is a modeling. Getting? That it is a view. It is a view. View means reports we are going to create here. Here it is the data. Here it is the data that you can see. Here it is nothing but the modeling. What does that mean? Modeling that you are going to see. Got it? That's all. And you find here this. You find here this. There we are going to find one more thing is there. Okay. Here you are going to get the data from there. You get it here. From there you are going to get the data here. Okay. From this part you are going to get the data into Power BI. Once you get the data, okay, that data you are going to transform. You are going to transform. Okay, it is an extraction part. Means you are fetching the data. You are getting the data there. After extraction, you are going to transform. Means what you are going to do? You are going to clean your data. You are going to tune your data there. Right? There, here, this option you are going to use it for tuning there. Are you getting? So here you are going to get the data. Here you are going to tune the data there. Are you getting? That's an important thing. Right? So it is getting, it is transforming there. After that, okay, you are going to load the data into the here there. The loaded data you can see here in this data, we can see the loaded data. Once the data is ready, okay, the data is ready. Next thing is, as a developer, your work is that you need to create a visualizations. Means you are going to create the reports. To create the reports, man. Create the reports here. We can find it here. See that? Visualization part, we can find it here. This. Okay. We can see the visualization. Different types of visualizations you can create here. Okay. Just your work is you need to get these visualizations here there. And whatever the data that you are going to see after this visualization, you can find here the fields. This field part you can find here is there you are going to find the fields there. Actually. After the visualization, you are going to find the fields. Are you getting? Look at that. In the Power BI, you can find it here. Look at that. In Power BI, see that. It's a visualization, you can find it here. These are the fields. Okay, it is to be called as a fields pane. It is visualization pane. It is filter pane. Are you getting or not? And this part you can find it. It is a canvas. We can find it. It is a canvas. There we are going to create our reports. We are going to create our reports. Are you getting me? So that created reports you can find here. This is the part. See that? It is a view. Are you getting the reports you are going to create here? This report. It is a data. You can find data. It is a modeling. You can find it here. From this, you are going to get the data. It is a menu. What is that? It's all is to be called as a menu here. It is a menu. Are you getting? You are going to get the data from this option, and you are going to transform the data from this option. Can you find it? Okay. Okay. Yesterday I said a few points regarding this. Right. Look at this. What I said here. This yesterday. Okay. Power query. that you want to clean, or that you want to clean the data, or that you want to transform the data. Okay, that entire Power Query process will be happens here in this transform. Okay, it will happen here there. Are you getting? Once it is done, man, once it is done, we are going for the okay power pivot. Power pivot is nothing but that is going to happen here in this model. Right here in this model is good means a relationship between the data that we are going to farm there. Okay, that is the purpose of this one. After this okay, we are going to see another option called here this power view. Power view is nothing but that here is a view. Here we are going to create the visualizations, means reports we are going to create here there. By using these visualizations, reports we are going to create here there. We are going to create the reports there. Are you getting? So what you understand here, menu, it's a menu bar, and it is a, can you find it here this, it is extracting the data. Here it is transforming the data, means here we are getting the data. Here we are going to transform the data. After transformation, after transforming the data, you are going to load the data into here there. And loaded data you can find in these fields. Can you find it here? The fields pane is there here. You are going to find the data, what are the fields are there, what are the columns are there. You can find it here. After on these columns, okay, we are on these fields, we are going to create here the visualizations. Or any filters that you want, you can apply here. You can find the filters also there. Look at this. Here the filters are there. Are you getting? So it's a filters pane. It is visualization pane. It is fields pane. We are going to find. Okay. Whatever the data you are getting, on the data you are going to create this visualization. Got it? Are you getting? That is the thing that we are going to do here. Getting data. What are the data that you have in this? Okay. That data columns you can find as a fields here there. So we can get here this data after getting the data. Are you getting? Once you click on this get data, you can see how much of data sources is going to support. You can find it. Just click on it. Just click on it. You are going to get here there. Okay. Below you are going to find the page one, page two tabs you can create here. It's a tab and you can find it. It's a tabs you can create. Okay, man. So it will support here this transaction data. See that? It is going to support here. Can you get it here? Not. Look at that. You are going to find this. If you click on this get data, how many types of data you are going to find? Click at that. Different types. I set up more than 200 data which is going to support. Okay. See that any type of data. If you go to the file type of data, what are the Excel, okay, CSV, XML, JSON, any folders you can take, any PDF data, okay, or any SharePoint folders you can take. Yes. So the database data here, the SQL servers you can find it. I think everyone knows the SQL Server database there. Okay, Oracle database. Okay, or MySQL database there. SAP HANA database. So anywhere the databases, we can fetch the data. We can get the data. We can extract the data. After that, come to the Power Platform. Share this. Power Platform, Power BI data sets are there. Data sets means data sheets. We can say that. Okay, or the Power BI data flows like this. We have the Power Platform. Data sources are also available there. And Azure Data Factory from the Azure. The data factory from the Azure also we can get here this. Okay, it is well support for the Azure here, Azure Data Factory, or we can say Azure database there. Azure SQL database here there we can Azure Blob storage we have there. I mean huge storage, right? Like this with Azure Databricks are there. Okay, for different types of data sources, it is going to support there. Okay, if you go to the online services, okay, online service data that you know already there. Okay, different types of online service data are available there. I get any web data, you can take it here. This okay, or any SharePoint data that you can take here this, or any Salesforce data also you can take it here this. Okay, credentials are needed here this, or GitHub or LinkedIn. Okay, from anywhere that you can get the data and you can get onto your Power BI desktop there. From that data, you can create your visualization. On the data, you are going to create your visualization. Visualization means reports you can create there. Okay. And other data you can take it here. This some other data also you can take that. Okay. Other data is to be like this. Other data is web data here. This are you getting Spark, R script, the Python script you can take it. Okay, ODBC are you getting it? Okay, like this we have the different types of data are available. Right? Okay, any data you can take. For example, let me take the file. Okay, let me take the file Excel book of data I want here this. If the data is already available there, you can connect. You can get the data from your desktop to your Power BI there. Connect it. If you click on the connect, okay, you are going to get this data. Whichever the data that you want here, this you can take it. For example, my expenses are there here. Yes, you can open it here. This the data you are going to get it like that. It is connecting to your data there. Okay. So we can see end-to-end operation, end-to-end example in the next session there. Okay. So our introduction part for this Power BI, we are going to discuss. Like this, you can connect your data. That which sheet that you want here, this you can take the sheet one here there. But the sheet one contains the data, you can see that. This is the data that I'm going to get it here. This sheet one data. Okay. But this is not the exactly the business data actually. Look at here. It's the business data. Below is the business data. You can find it here, the non-business data. This is training. This training is on Power BI and Excel. Excel we are using for practice, something that we have written with a find it here is it is a non-business data. The below is the business data. But if the business data contains non-business data there, okay, it is not possible to create your reports and the dashboards on the data. So you have to remove this one. If you want to remove this one means we need to go for the transformations. Okay, the Power Query or the transformations we need to go there. We need to tune it there. We need to clean the data. We need to cleanse in the data there. At that time we need to go for the transforming the data. Once the data is transformed, then I can create a reports and dashboards on my data there. Understand? It's the entire procedure. Here we can see end-to-end entire operation for this data here. How to clean the data, everything that we can see there. Understand? Hello? Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you
Yes,
following
sir.
me up?
Yes, sir.
Am I
Yes,
clear?
yes.
Yeah. Just following, following.
That is about here this Power BI installation. Everyone must install this. If anyone is unable to install this, I will give that here. That link here, this I will give that link. You can use it. Not now here. After finishing this class, you can take that.
Okay,
Take
okay.
this. Use that link. I shared in the chat. You can check it here. This. We can check it here. Okay, man. Like that, we are going to install. Once your reports and dashboards are created, once your reports and dashboards are successfully created there, okay, that reports and dashboards you are going to, okay, share to the end user. You are going to share it to the end user then, or you are going to add this reports and dashboards into the cloud. Okay, how you can add here this, you have the option called, can you find it, publish. You can find the publish option here there, right? From there that you can publish. Okay, to publish we need here this Power BI service there. We need here the Power BI service there. Okay, that you want to publish here there. Go to the home here this. If you want to share here this. Okay, you can go to the publish. You can go to the publish here this. So to publish it, we need the Power BI service. Power BI service is needed. Okay, this entire part is to be called as here this Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop is. Okay, see that we have the Excel book is there here. We have Power BI data sets are there, SQL servers are there. Can you find it? These are the default, it is available there. Okay, directly can fetch the data from there here if you have there, right? And after fetching this data, after transformation, if the data is loaded, after loading this data, there we are going to use this creating the reports and dashboards by using these visualizations there. Yeah, that is about the basic things on this, only basics. What you understand? It is a canvas pane, means where your reports are to be created. Getting or not? It is filters pane. It is visualization pane. It is fields pane. Are you getting? It is report. It is data. It is modeling. Okay, it is to extract the data. Are you getting or not? It is to transform the data. These are the data sets that you can get by default here. There is a menu. This is the menu, and you can see here this. These are the page tabs. Okay, it's one page, two page, three page that you can create here. Are you getting or not? Like this that you can apply here. Are you getting? And can you find it in the fields pane? Fields pane is nothing but the columns from the data. What are the columns you are going to use the from the data here? That columns have to be called as the fields here. These are the representation, diagrammatic representation. We can use it here. Are you getting or not? And these are the filters we can apply here. This. Are you getting? So it is a basic thing here. Now you need to enter into here one more topic. Okay, one more topic that you need to enter here there. What is that? Okay. Business intelligence. Put a heading there. What is the business intelligence? Put a heading. Business intelligence. Okay. What is the BI? Okay. We are going to discuss. Okay. BI. Business intelligence. Okay. In the PowerPoint discuss, I said already. This entire process of getting the data, cleaning the data, are you getting or not? Or the extracting the data, or storing in the data warehouse, and the storing and creating the semantics like the cubes and creating the reports, all will come out of the business intelligence. Just we are taking the input and we are giving the output. Are you getting or not? In the form of a reports. That's the business. So based on that, we will discuss a topic here. That's the business intelligence. Okay, from the beginning of this business intelligence, how it happened, then we are going to see. Look at man, if you have the data, look at that. You have the data like this. Are you getting? You have the data like this. Look at here. Data is there. Are you getting? You have the data like this. You have the data. This is the data. Okay. The data can be used by here. The data can be used by IP applications. Applications, man. The data can be used by here IT applications. Are you getting or not? The data can be used by IT applications. Okay. So IT applications data can be handled by IT application data can be handled by here. You can find it. This data can be handled by who are going to handle this here? Those are going to handled by here. Business intelligence applications. Which application name? Business intelligence application they are going to handle it. Getting business intelligence application that would handle. Getting this business intelligence applications are going to handle by Power BI. Which one, man? They are going to handle with the Power BI. Power BI. Right? It is going to handle by Power BI. Are you getting Power BI? Means, and what to understand? This Power BI is going to handle the data. Right? Data can be used on the IT applications, but IT application data can be handled with the business intelligence application. That business applications are going to maintained by this Power BI. Are you getting or not? And Power BI AI is going to handle the data. Power BI is going to handle the data here. You understand? You need to understand. This Power BI is the one of the component. This Power BI is the one of the component. One of the component. In Power Platform. Power Platform. There you can write like this. One of the component in the Power Platform. You can take it. Power Platform. You can take this. It's a Power Platform. It's one of the component in the. So like this, not only Power BI. Then we have some other Microsoft Flow is there here. Microsoft apps are there, and Microsoft Power BI is. These are three are the components in the Power BI platform. So this is the entire flow of the data. You can see that. You can take any data. Okay, what's the data? Maybe any type. Many you can take it here. For example, you can say that the data will be here. Different ways that we can find this data, or the different ways you can find it here. To take the data is to be in a different formats. You can find it here. If you consider this data there, we consider this data, the data will be there here in different formats. Because that is the data. The data may be here, like we can say that, okay, structured data, we can say that. Okay, structured data, we can find here this. We can find the structured data there. What the structured data means, man? You can take here any business data or any, you can take here this IRCTC data that we have there. Are you getting? Or book my show data is there. All will comes under the structured data. Okay, and not only structured data, we can take the semi-structured data. What is that? Semi-structured data is also there here. What is the semi-structured data? Okay, semi-structured data here is semi-structured. Okay, semi-structured data means what? It can data may be structured data or the semi-structured data. What the semi-structured data? You can see if you connect with any servers there, or if you log into any application, login information is there, or any general information, you can take it here. This all will comes under the semi-structured data here. This getting, or we can see the Windows viewers data is there, or any Windows operations data is there. Okay, all will comes under the semi-structured data. Getting, and not only semi-structured, we have the unstructured data is also there. Unstructured data is also there here. What the unstructured data? What the meaning of the unstructured data? You can take it, for example, your resume data, or you can take any PDF data, or you can take the Word data. Are you getting? Or any social media data is there. Are you getting or not? Okay. So all the data will comes under unstructured data. So the data may be these three types are there. This data can be used by IT applications. IT applications. Are you getting? Or we connect with the any source of data. That see all these three sources of data is to be called as a heterogeneous data, not homogeneous. Homogeneous means one type of data. But here this data is having heterogeneous. Heterogeneous means what? Okay, different types of data are included there. So Power BI can connect with all these types of data. Okay? But I'm not discussing about the Power BI now. I'm discussing about here only data. The data can be used by IT applications. Getting IT applications. What it or not? What the IT applications are there? Look at this. This data can be used by IT applications. You can say that like this. This data can be used by IT applications. You can write like this. IT application, you can take it. But the IT application that we have here are types of IT application. This data can be used by IT applications. Getting, we can say here this used by the IT applications. IT applications. What are the IT application types? What are the types are there here in the IT application there? We can see IT applications are to be like this. For the IT application, first will be here there. Okay, OLTP, okay, applications. OLTP applications. Are you getting? And what is that? OLAP applications. These are the two types of IT applications are available. Are you getting or not? Two types of applications can be available here. This. Okay. OLTP means what the OLTP means here? This OLTP, online transaction processing. Online transactional processing is nothing but OLTP data. Means day by day business data that you're going to see that. Are you getting on a day by day? That data you are going to see that every day that you are going to store the data here. This is nothing but OLTP. Are you getting on that? What is the OLAP? OLAP means OLAP means what? Online analytical processing data. If you want, you can write it somewhere else. Online, okay, online analytical processing data means that is a stored data. We can say that. You can say that historical data or the stored data. You can say that. Are you getting or not? All will comes under the stored data. Okay, it is day by day data. It is stored data. It is stored data analysis. We can say that. Are you getting or not? So this data can be used by either of these IT applications or both the IT application is going to use or is going to use in this IT applications. Data can be used by these IT applications. Are you getting or not? You understand? This OLTP or OLAP application, if you take care of this, okay, this can be handled by this application. Data can be handled by which one is going to handle, man? This data can be handled by, right? Okay, this data can be handled by business intelligence application. Can you find here this? Business intelligence applications. Are you getting? Data can be handled by business intelligence applications. We can take like this better. This can be handled by business intelligence applications. Look at that. Okay, or simply you can say that BI. What is that? Business intelligence applications are going to handle this there. Okay, you can type it. Okay, applications. We're going to get a good confirmation from this subject, right? So that's why we are discussing those things like that. Are you getting? Business this data, this application can be handled by business intelligence applications. What it contains, business intelligence. The property of the business intelligence application is it is going to take the input as a data. Getting? It is going to take input as a data there. It's going to give output as a report and dashboard. That is the main property or main significance of this business intelligence applications. Getting? So it contains two types of it here. What are the two types it contains here? First thing will be, we can say here that first thing will be legacy. What is that? Legacy, okay, BI. Second thing that we have here there, what is the second that we have is modern, okay, BI. Modern BI is nothing but the Power BI. What is that? We can say that here it will be the Power BI. Attention or not? So this OLAP applications data that you are going to take care, or OLTP application data, OLAP application data that can be handled by the business intelligence applications. Got it or not? So in those, one of the thing will be the legacy BI here there, and other will be the modern BI here this. Attention or not? So from this, it is going to take the input as a data. Its main properties is going to take the input. Input it is going to take the data, and the output it is going to give here this reports and dashboards. Reports and dashboards is going to give here this. Right? That's the main properties of this application. Okay, getting or not? That's the meaning of DNS. And now we can see that in this. Now we can see that in this here. This okay. The data will be in two formats. Data will be in two formats. You can take any formats. You can see structured data, semi-structured data, unstructured data also that you can take here. So you see that file streams also you can take the data there, or like we can see Excel sheet of data. Okay, or you can see the data can be any database formats or data managements in the database that you can see. All will comes under the data formats. So this data can be used by the IT applications. These IT applications are two types here: OLTP and OLAP applications. OLAP application nothing but here the historical data can be stored here. OLTP means everyday data is going to store there. Okay, and on this applications data can be handled with the business intelligence. In this business intelligence that we have the two types, that's the legacy BI and the modern BI. Are you getting? That's the meaning of here. This depends upon that it is going to use it here. So it is going to take the input as a data there. Okay, it is going to take the output as a reports and dashboards. If anyone is getting confusion on this on OLTP, okay, just you can you do one thing there, that you can go for writing it here. This online, okay, online transactional data here. This okay, transactional or transaction online transaction processing this. Okay, that's it. Simply can say day by day data. Okay, day by day data here, or day by day data. You can simply can call it here. Okay, what the OLAP applications? We can say that OLAP means what you can find there. OLAP means online analytical. Okay, online analytical processing. Can say that. Okay, that is nothing but the stored data you can take place. There's nothing but here the stored data you can take it like this. That's the stored data is there. Okay, that's a stored data we can use it like this. Or historical data, or you can say that a stored data we can call it like this. Right? That's the meaning of it. Okay, these are the two types of things. Okay. Okay, what the B application will do, man? B application will take the input data and it's going to give the output as a reports and dashboards. So B applications deal with the data and they produce the reports and dashboards. Reports and dashboards in this BI applications. One of the BI application will be here this modern BI, or we can say that Power BI. Okay. What the legacy means here? This you may get a question there. What the legacy means here? This the meaning of the legacy is what? What the meaning of the legacy? Legacy says what? You can take care this. What the legacy says here? The legacy means nothing is there. Okay, it deals with the less reports. You can write here this. Legacy means here this. It deals with the less reports. Are you getting? And it deals with the less reports or the less dashboards there. Dashboards there, and it deals with here this the less users here this. Okay, that is nothing. Less users, it's going to deal with the less users. That's the legacy. Are you getting? But coming to modern BI means Power BI, we have a lot of expectations you are going to see in this modern Power BI, or we can say a Power BI there. What is that? It deals with the more reports. Okay, it deals with the more dashboards there. It deals with the more users there. Okay, it accepts any type of data, man. The modern BI. Okay, or we can say Power BI is going to accept any type of data or any format of data, even that may be on-premise data. On-premise means within the company, within the locality there, or it can support for the cloud also there, cloud-based data, so it's going to support there. Did you understand? So both it can accept here, right? Okay, more expectation that we are going to have in this Power BI there. More expectation that we are going to find it here. That's the meaning of it. Hello. చెప్పండి స్క్రీన్ సెషన్ తర్వాత చేయండి ఒకసారి సెషన్ ఉన్నాను సెషన్ జరుగుతుంది కనెక్ట్ చేయండి that is the meaning of it. Okay man, I think everyone is listening carefully then. Okay, what the modern BI means here this you can say that what the modern BI means. Okay, what the modern BI deals with is more reports. Are you getting? More reports. Okay, more dashboards. Okay, and more users is going to deals. Are you getting or not? It accepts any type of data. That may be cloud-based data. Are you getting? Cloud data is going to support there, or it can support for the on-premise. On-premise means on-premise means here within the local. Okay, within the locality, within the company. Okay, non-cloud. It's not a cloud-based there. So this is going to support here this. That's the main point in this one. Are you getting? And what is the Power BI will do? What are the significance of this Power BI on this business intelligence process? Okay, what is the significance of this one? Okay, what it will do? Are you getting? See, it is going to display once the reports and dashboards are created from this Power BI by taking input as a data. If it is created the reports and dashboards, they are going to display on. Are you getting? Multiple platforms. You can share it to the social media. You can share it to the social media there. You can share it to any websites. You can share directly through Power BI service to the end users there. That we can do by using this Power BI there. Not only that, it is having the concept of embedding reports. What's the embedding reports? Okay, nothing is there. What are the reports and dashboard that you created in your Power BI that you can share with the Facebook? What are the data is there from the Facebook that you can fetch onto your Power BI? Both will be there. That's the embedding concept. Okay, and any type of data is going to take it, man. It's a feed that is going to take any type of data. Are you getting? And it is a self-service BI, man. What is a self-service BI? Okay, what is a self-service BI? Okay, Power BI is also called as a self-service BI. Keep in your mind here. Okay, self-service BI. Power BI also. What is that self-service BI? That we will discuss in tomorrow's section. Okay, in tomorrow section, that entire process we can see. That entire process of fetching the data, transferring the data, loading the data, are you getting or not? Okay, right? And the storing the data in the data warehouse, are you getting? And after that, okay, preparing the cubes, this entire thing will be comes under the self-service BI. How it happens, that we'll discuss in tomorrow here. Are you getting? Right? The reports of a Power BI, you can show it on multiple platforms there. That's the meaning of it here. Okay. The legacy related reports or the dashboards you can see on a web level or the desktop level. Just before I said here, about this. Okay, you can see it. If it is a legacy means you can see on the web level or the desktop level. But come to a cloud based, it's not like that. Everywhere you can, any platform that you can share it here. This. Right? Nowadays, what happening there? Every user or every end user, they are expecting everything is to be on the mobiles. Their reports and dashboards are to be on the mobiles, on the tablets, on the platforms there. Are you getting? But Power BI is having that capacity. Power BI is having that capacity, that capability that it can share its reports and dashboards in mobiles, tabs, and the platform, and any other platforms are there. Right? That is the meaning of it. Are you getting what I'm saying or not? Okay, if anyone asks you the question, why you should know, why we should need this Power BI? We have some other reporting tools out there like Tableau, MSBI, yeah. Other tools are there. Why should I go for this Power BI? It's an empowering features are there, empowering capabilities are there, like just like embedding, okay, multi-platform display, okay, self-service BI. See that how many features are there. That's why we should go with this, okay, Power BI. Okay, different types of technologies. If you go to generally any other process here, this. If you go to other process, for example, ETL process, separately we need the team for Informatica and the team we needed here this, and the technology also we needed here this. Okay, like ETL tool like Informatica, data stage, Applicio, SSIS, all the separate teams and the separate technology needed here to do that process. But if you go to the data warehouse, we need to go for the separate technology like a Teradata, Oracle, SQL Server there. Okay. If you go to the cubes, semantic cubes that you want here, this Hyperion, business objects, OBW, okay, we can say SSCS, like this, we need to go for the separately. Okay, for the reports and dashboards separately, if you want, separate team is needed. Okay, and the separate technology is needed, like MicroStrategy, Cognos, we can say that business objects, SSRS, all it comes under that. Means for everything, for every component, for every model, different teams are needed, different technologies are needed. But all those things that we can implement, that we can do in this single Power BI. Guys, are you getting what I'm saying or not? Hello.
Sir, not.
Yes, yes, sir.
The right.
Yes.
Sir.
Everyone is okay with this or not? Tomorrow we can see. Okay. What is the agenda tomorrow, man? You take this diagram first. Tomorrow agenda will be end to end. Okay. End to end. Okay. BI implementation. Implementation with the practical. Implementation with the practical orientation. After that, okay, end-to-end business process also. Implementation we need to see, and we need to discuss the process of end-to-end business process also, that we need to discuss. Okay, okay, that process also we need to discuss there. Are you getting? That's another thing that we are going to discuss with this, and the power platforms also we need to discuss there. Okay, power platforms that we need to discuss. So these three things that we can see tomorrow. Any questions from your side? You take the diagram first.
I have one question.
Take the screenshot. Speed up.
Hello.
Take the screenshot.
Yeah, already taken, sir. Yeah.
Good. We'll meet tomorrow. Everyone, please install this Power BI. Very simple. I sent already the link. Click that link and double click on it. Means download it. Double click on it. Okay. Next. Finish. These three steps. Okay. Directly you're going to open this Power BI, or you can see in the menu or you can search here this, or the icon is also created on the desktop. Okay, man. Okay, guys. We'll meet tomorrow. Bye bye. See you.
Yes.